So a couple things right quick. Just I think as far as the racist thing, I know there's like nobody in charge of that word, but I think we should use it sparingly and with the full force of what it means. If I would
I'm
have
with you there.
graduated high school and come out and someone would have called me a racist, I'd have been like, "What the fuck do you mean? Like I haven't done anything to anybody." Like I would be upset. I got called a racist 6 times on social media yesterday. And one time I posted, "Wow, did you see what happened on Twitter to Terry Crews?" Another time, someone had pointed out that all businesses are insured against riots. And I said, "Well, what if they're underinsured or don't have insurance? What if they're small businesses?" Racist. Like every time I turn around, they look at my profile picture and I'm a racist. I understand it. It's never happened to me like that in the real world. But on social media, it has no meaning. You could call me a racist, right? Every one of you could take your turns calling me a racist the rest of the podcast. Wouldn't bother me a bit. I've been called a racist so many times. I don't know if I need to apply for like my Nazi card or something, but there's no meaning left to the word. I live on the internet. I'm trying to turn this into doing it for a living, and my own chat right now where I'm streaming, I bet you racist is in here at least 6 times. I've been live for 30 minutes. Like it has, if you want to use it when it needs to be used, and use it with the full force of that word and make it hurtful. If you want to use it because someone asked a question and is like, well, one of the examples I said, if violent crime still exists and we completely disband the police, what happens then? I bet you wouldn't understand, because every time you call the cops, they show up and don't try to kill you, you racist. They don't understand. I'm a PTSD, or I'm a combat veteran with PTSD with violent outbursts. I'm like twice as likely to be killed by the cops as a black man. And all I asked was, who the hell do we call? Who do we call? If there's no police, I just need the number, because sometimes I'm not here to defend my own house. My wife and kids are home. And they were like, I bet you don't worry about it, you racist. That was on Twitter. Like,
that's just people's instinct to ad hominem people now. That's just their way of not arguing with you, to discount you. But if it wasn't that, it'd be some other thing.
But if we need to use that as a term to single out people who are actually doing something wrong, then it has to have meaning, or we're going to have a new term. Because if there's someone actually being racist, and you call attention to it and say, hey, everybody, look at the racist over here. This racist piece of shit is being racist. And they've been called racist 30 times today. Nobody's looking. No one cares. They've already had their turn.